Hi, this is Josh with Harris Decals. Today we're going to learn how to measure the lower visor decal on a helmet. It's pretty simple. You use masking tape, a ruler, a piece of paper. This can be any piece of paper. It can be a recycled piece of paper. And you need a pen or a pencil. At first what you do, it's really simple, is you just take the piece of paper, fold it in half, both sides. Make sure it's pretty close to being even. Fold in half, kind of set that off to the side. Take your piece of tape, or your tape, get two small pieces. When I mean small, not terribly small, but about maybe a ½ inch or so, just big enough so I can stay on. Put that on both sides of the paper, like so. Then what you got to do, this is where it gets a little more trickier, is you got to find the center of the helmet. Typically the center of racing helmets or any type of helmets, the vents will be a good indicator. You just split the difference. Usually the vent on the bottom will be the same thing. You split the difference. That's your center as well. So what you do is you just take it with your center up to the center that it's going to have, like so. Get as close as you can to the bottom at first, tack one side and then the other side. And then now that you know you have center, you're actually going to lift up this visor. It's a little different than our upper visors because the upper visor has a lip to it, so you can get a better measurement. Well, the lower visor actually usually sits flush with the helmet, so you can't get that measurement. Then you'll lift it up. You'll notice you have center. You want to have this directly on the bottom. Now what you're going to do here is you're going to just kind of double check that you're tight. Keeping it center. Check both sides, making sure they're tight. And just kind of making sure that it's nice and flush with it. Like so. Okay. Now all you do is on each side, this is where you're going to use your pen or pencil, kind of fold that edge. Fold the edge so that way it's in the corner of it. Do that on both sides. And then what you're going to do is take that piece of paper off. Like so. And you'll see, it's hard to see in farther away, but you'll see here that you actually see a fold into it. This is where you'll take your pen or pencil, mark that crease on both sides. The reason why you're marking both sides is that then what you're going to do is you're going to fold that piece of paper directly in half. This is a nice, easy way to double check that your measurement is the same, because it should technically fold the same way. Then what you do is you'll take your ruler, put it directly on the bottom, like so. Kind of mark it right on the bottom. Now this is where it's highly critical of where the exact measurement is. On our website, you can order any basically increment for size. This one, for example, is about 1.25 inches. And then all you do is you'll just take that piece of paper, write down 1.25 inches, and then that's where you get your measurement.